I'm Dylan.
Hello, I'm Camille.
And this is Black Hat Horror, like it said, just like a second ago.
Just a second ago.
So, I don't know if you can tell from my awesome sweater and Camille's very festive, cute look.
Oh, thank you. So kind of you to say.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This is our sort of Christmas episode.
It's like a little Christmas special,
Yeah.
but like it's just because it's almost Christmas.
Right.
Like this week.
Yeah, and I mean, we did a little thing.
A little bit.
Like a thing.
A little bit of a thing.
So, Santa Claus, or whoever you want to call him.
Santa baby. Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a list, right, and checked it twice and all that shit.
It's gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
We have our own list.
Oh.
We have our own list.
Oh my god.
Naughty and nice. 20. A list of 20.
20 in 2021.
Right.
Sort of, right? Yes. Basically. Yeah. No, yep. Starting, 2020, 20 and 2021.
When did we start this show? Because we have more
Last
than 20
year.
episodes.
Yeah. We started the show before this show, before that show in 20.
But this show,
19.
Black Hat Horror. When was Black Hat Horror? When did we start that?
6 months ago, probably.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got, give or take, like 20... I think it's like 25 episodes or something like that.
Yeah, with our little with midweek creeps.
Yeah.
And interview specialty type things, having friends on and what have you. About that,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, our list, our naughty and nice list, is 20 deep. And we're essentially talking about, like, which movies we liked, nice, and which movies we didn't really like so much, naughty. And what's funny is reading over Camille's notes, Camille has a hard time committing to things not being good, which is incredibly sweet.
I
Because
just
technically
feel
there are
bad.
no naughties on here because you essentially got them. And then you were like, both? I don't know. Where I'm going to say, no, the ones that are both or whatever are pretty much, there's one that's hard.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that one.
I just have a hard time saying, I just don't want to be a critic, to be honest. And what we decided to do was be critics, essentially. So
Yeah.
I'm all about giving praise and I'm all about calling things out when they're not so great, in my opinion. But everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah.
That's good. So that's why some of them were a little more just like, meh?
Right.
It's the meh.
It's the meh.
list. But you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see what I mean.
So
It's fine.
we're going to do this
Okay.
to get in the festive spirit.
Okay. Are we going to dance to the Nutcracker?
No, it's just
I'm on wheels.
it's just public domain Christmas music.
Okay.
So,
But would you wheel me around? Like maybe a
yeah,
minute?
I'll
Just
wheel
like,
you around. Yeah. Not a lot of room in here.
No.
So what's fun about what you guys get to see is you don't get to see the mess that's in the corners that you guys can't see.
Christmas galore.
Yeah. So really, I have been wrapping gifts.
Oh, he's such
And
a good
so,
rapper.
so
It's beautiful.
this is the room in which I wrap gifts. So, you know.
It's the rapping room.
Mm-hmm.
A hip hop. A hippity hop.
Rap with a W.
Nope.
Deva.
Can't do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So, number 1 on the list, episode 1, The Gate. So,
Alright.
this was our first episode, like I just said. The Gate was an incredible, fun, and charming movie. The gang was very fun and worked well together. The special effects for this movie were dope. And the whole feel for it was, like, it essentially made it an instant favorite for me.
Yeah. I loved The Gate.
Yeah.
That was Josh Brolin, I believe. Yeah. Josh Brolin. Baby
Yeah.
Baby J.
Mm-hmm.
Baby JB.
Yeah.
Yeah, super fun. Back when kids could just do whatever the hell they wanted to do, apparently, even if it was summon demons.
Yeah. That movie was wonderful and metal.
Wonderful and metal.
Yeah.
Speaking of summoning demons, there's been some interesting activity in our house since having used the Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it at some point.
At some point. It's not that big of a deal.
It's true.
I'm not going to be the husband from every horror movie. I refuse to be that. But I will say it's not that big a deal.
It's not.
There
but
was a cup that was flipped over that was like super bizarre. And I was like, I'm going to try and see if I can get like to a logical standpoint here without being the dad from Insidious.
I probably put it upside down by accident, but that is weird, and I don't know why I would do that.
Well, you were in the middle of doing something.
Yeah.
Like something pretty important.
It's true.
It's like a whole project.
It is true.
So.
Or Ghost of Elvis.
Right.
Still hanging around.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, continue.
So.
Next on the list.
Nice list, for sure.
Yeah, nice.
Child's Play 2, our second episode.
Oh.
So fun. I mean, Child's Play 2, this is the third time we've actually talked about Child's Play 2 in like 6 or 7 months.
That's true. Yeah.
Talked about it on the episode. Introed it at Rodeo Cinema for their horror apocalypse.
That's right.
And then again now. So the first two Child's Play movies are very near and dear to me now. I love them both.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing that scared the shit out of me as a kid. So
yeah,
that's cool. I mean, Child's Play 2 is arguably just as good, if not better, than the first one, which that never happens.
That is true. That is wild to build on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story's very fun and believable in a way. And the ending of the movie is great. Yeah. It's a Terminator ending. It's very fun. So.
How? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the end of Terminator 1 is also in a warehouse.
That's true.
Yeah. It's really cool.
That is super cool, and it's got a really cool big sister character.
Yeah.
Big, non-big sis, big sis.
Yeah. Smoking cigarettes while doing the laundry.
Being cool.
So nice list.
Nice list.
Third episode.
Uh-huh.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Oh.
Now, this one was fucking wonderful. And it was also the first episode that we had a guest on.
That's right.
And we had Randy Heyer.
Yeah.
So, that was amazing because Randy loves the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise as a whole.
And he's fun to listen to.
Yeah. He knows a lot. He's a very smart guy, especially when it comes to music and movies.
Yep.
So you should go to Rodeo Cinema, give them money. That's where Randy works. And go say hi to Randy for us. But
go see a band play.
So Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, yes, go see Chat Pile if you can. They don't play Oklahoma that much because they don't need to.
They don't have to.
Yeah. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was amazing just because, like, how do you follow up the original Texas Chainsaw?
In the goofiest way possible.
Yeah, you do crazy shit and you make it super fun and gross and awesome. And the first time I watched it, I didn't like it. Second time I watched it, absolutely loved it.
So good.
Love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, taking all the characters that we already knew, plus an extra in the family, anyway.
So fun.
Yeah, it was great. And then this year we also got to meet fucking
Bill Moseley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which was awesome. That was
also
crazy.
Very cool.
Yeah, we watched Texas Chainsaw 2, and then we watched it again.
Yes.
Like 2 days later, if that. At Rodeo Cinema, because that's where he was.
Yeah.
And we met him even before that. He was at HorrorCon, and he signed my copy of Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
So
it was really, really neat.
Yeah.
He seems like a really nice fellow.
He is, and he's a fun guy to talk to. I got to ask him some questions at Rodeo.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Likes baseball, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He likes baseball. He's just
so
a guy.
Yeah.
It's so fun how many of these dudes are just, like, dudes and ladies are just,
They're humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when I met Joe Bob Briggs, he wanted to talk to me about football.
Football, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of those
and
things.
I couldn't do that.
No.
Unfortunately, I didn't really. Out of all the things I thought about talking to,
La, 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 la.
well, that's not gonna work. So we'll add the rest in later.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of all the things I would have thought that I could talk to Joe Bob Briggs about, it was not football.
Ah,
But that's okay.
that's okay. Totally fine.
So needless to say, if you're gonna put a duel of chainsaws in a movie, I'm gonna give it a nice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're gonna end up on the nice list.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a chainsaw duel in Mandy? Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
And it will always be at the tippy top of my list.
You do love that movie so much.
I do.
It's very fun. It's a fun movie.
I'm excited to watch the new Nicolas Cage movie that's about Nicolas Cage.
That looks wild.
It's Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage.
Playing Nicolas Cage.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. It's just that.
Just the two.
Yeah.
So yes, nice list. Episode 4.
Episode 4 on the 4th day of episodes. Go ahead.
Halloween 3.
Okay.
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch.
So, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch was a very fun movie.
Yes.
I liked it a lot.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting.
Yeah.
I still to this day can't get that fucking song out of my head. Anytime a part of it plays, I'm like, oh well, that's there. That's in my head now. For
Just
a
wormed
week.
your way in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, like, you know, there's a ton to be like said about the movie, but we've got a lot to get through. So
Right.
to keep it brief,
Keep it brief.
awesome movie.
Yes.
Not a Halloween movie.
Not so much. A
Um,
little bit more of a sci-fi, if you will.
Right.
Sort of. But
Like,
that's...
yeah, with
I mean, it
robots.
could be Halloween-y, I guess, technically, if that's what you're into. Everybody's got a thing.
Yeah, robots, witch magic, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the nice list because I do like it.
Yeah.
But if it was just Season of the Witch, I think it would have done better. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But-
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just building on the momentum.
Yeah, but everyone was just like, "Oh, it's gonna be a Halloween movie," and then they were like, "Oh, wait, no, it's not."
That's okay.
But it is what it is. It happens.
That's all right.
Episode 5, Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby.
So, Rosemary's Baby is one of those films that you notice new stuff in it every time you watch it.
Ugh,
which is
I know.
cool.
I love it so much.
The film has literally everything you could want. Satan.
Satan's
baby.
baby.
Sinatra in the background being a piece of shit.
That's true. He's not actually there, but he is a dick IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And last but not least, it has great acting. Everyone in this movie is amazing. All the weird sound stuff, hearing things through the walls, all the little like clues and weird stuff that you can find. Like, it's a great movie.
I wonder if that's one that my siblings have seen or not seen. I should have checked into that.
Oh.
Dang it.
The thing is, though,
Probably still would have been too slow for them.
yeah, like if they fell asleep during The Exorcist,
You guys.
they're falling asleep through Rosemary's Baby.
You guys.
I feel like that's
13th
a...
Yeah. 13th birthday for my sibling. Thought, okay, cool. Rite of passage. Let's watch The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Fell asleep before everything popped off.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm just going to take like a 5-minute nap.
No one takes a 5-minute nap at 10 p.m. No, you're just going to sleep early.
Oh,
Which is fine,
man.
but-
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Rosemary's Baby. Nice list.
So nice.
Episode 6.
Did you not label them?
No,
Oh,
I just went.
you just did it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Evil Dead 2.
Yes.
There's no question here. Nice list, absolutely.
So nice. So not nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And so like I said at the beginning, there will be episodes on the naughty list, but the first 10 at least episodes are all just bangers.
They're really good.
So
I got some of the stinkers. That's okay though.
yeah,
That's okay.
you gotta put those stinkers in somewhere.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
but
just
yeah, no. So
gross.
Evil Dead 2 is great. Everybody knows Evil Dead 2 is great. I mean, the movie is a slight departure, I guess, like a little bit from the first movie, because the first movie is a little more serious, a little bit. And 2 is really like, we're going to put so much blood, comedy,
Slapstick,
chainsaws.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like the Three Stooges meets Deadites,
Meets
the undead.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Meets Acme.
Yeah.
Meets all of those things.
I guess. I mean, I think that Ash is just a guy. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I just mean a lot of like, yes, he's just a guy, but like as far as the humor and the physical comedy is concerned,
Right.
a lot of that is inspired by like all of the Warner Brothers cartoons and
Yeah.
stuff. So like
Yeah.
Acme, Bugs Bunny,
But,
Elmer Fudd,
yes.
Daffy Duck,
Mm-hmm. Porky the Pig.
Porky the Pig, Tom and Jerry,
Mm-hmm. Roadrunner.
Roadrunner,
Wile E. Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote, the little mouse guy, little
Jerry?
Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, okay.
Man, they really different times.
Yeah.
Woo! Moving on. Warner Brothers, and we're done. Okay.
So,
Nice list.
Evil Dead 2, obviously on the nice list. Also, it was very cool to go to a drive-in movie this year with you. And we got to see, it was a double feature, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's like the second time I think I've gone to a drive-in movie.
Really?
Second or third time. Yeah, we didn't go a lot when I was a kid. We
Oh
went
my
to
gosh.
movies all the time, but my parents were like, why would we sit in a car
When
if we
we
could
can-
go to the actual movie theater? I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, I get it. But
we went to the drive-in a lot. We went to that drive-in a lot, actually, the
that
Winchester.
drive-in, the Winchester is just perfect. I love it.
Yeah, I really enjoy how popular it's become and how fun the experience of going is.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've really got like the science of the food court area like down packed. It's really cool to watch everybody
Yeah.
just navigate through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was giddy, man. I was in such a good mood.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was great.
So, Evil Dead 2, nice list.
Nice.
Next episode, because I'm done numbering them because I can't count.
I'll
that
pick it
high.
back up. Don't you worry.
We have The Thing from Another World.
What a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was our second guest on the show,
Deuce.
Jordan Pritchard. Jordan, hello.
Jordan P.
Who is now on the show all the time.
All the time. Most of the
on
time.
the proper show.
Yes.
On Black Hat Horror proper. He is on it all the time. Yeah, so he brought this film to us. It was incredible. It was such a good movie. And what's cool about it is that not only is it a good movie, but it is the reason for The Thing. It's the reason for Alien. It's the reason that, like, you know, monsters from another world films are done.
Right.
And they are done well.
It was a really neat glimpse into the past as well.
Yeah.
To see how things are done.
Mm-hmm.
How freaking haphazardly
Yeah.
things could be done as
Just
well.
throwing gas on things on fire. So nuts.
Man, it was
Yeah.
really cool. It was a really, really neat movie.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And having Jordan on the show was great, obviously.
Having Jordan around all the time was great.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, the other day.
The other day.
He's
so
like
excited.
40 now.
I think he's like 65.
Yeah,
Probably.
in his heart.
Me too, to be honest, though.
So yeah, nice list, absolutely.
Yeah.
Next film is my favorite film, The Witch.
Ugh, so good.
This movie is art from the first frame. I swear by that.
Yeah. I will stand behind you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this episode, we had a very special guest as well, the man, the myth, the legend, Robbie Harris.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. Getting to talk to Robbie about The Witch
And everything.
and having his boy's humor on the show was fantastic. It was so much fun.
Dude.
Love you so much, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
But yeah, no, that episode was so much fun. I could talk about that movie all the time. The first time I watched it, it just blew my mind. I hadn't seen it. I wanted to see it when it first came out. Didn't get to for a couple of years. And
really?
And then when I finally saw it, I was just like, oh my God. I saw it 2 years later.
Yeah, I can't remember when I saw it in correlation with when it came out. But yes, same. I also remember just being like blown away. It's just like,
yeah.
What? What did we just watch?
Yeah.
What just happened?
There's a couple movies that I buy
right
before I've even seen it.
Oh.
Because I'm like, I know.
Okay.
And The Witch was one of them. I was like, I'm going to watch The Witch tonight.
Gonna watch The Witch tonight.
I'm going to purposely not eat anything all day.
Yeah.
And then eat while I watch the movie. So it's double good.
Why? Don't starve yourself. I'm glad you don't do that anymore.
No, I can't now. Now if I do it, I have anxiety and want to die. I have to. No, so yeah, that movie is wonderful. If somehow you're watching this and haven't seen it, absolutely go right now.
You must see it
and watch it.
You must see it. So go and see all the movies he's done so far, and he's got the new one.
So Robert
Eggers
has done The Witch. He's done The Lighthouse, which is also amazing.
That
I love
also
the
blew
Lighthouse.
Me away.
Yeah. And then he's coming out with one next year. I think it comes out next year. Yeah. It's The Northman.
The Northman.
And that has a bunch of people in it, which is really cool.
Yes.
And it looks so good. It's an action movie done by a guy who's never done an action movie so far.
Right, but it's historical as well, and
it has magic in it.
He's very good at historical anything.
Yeah,
because he essentially turns into like a grad student.
Yeah.
It sounds like just like or like a professor, you know. So he's
a cool seeming guy. You don't know how any of those people are, but he seems really cool in interviews and really knowledgeable, and he's not a jerk about what he knows too, which seems really cool.
No, he's just like, I'm a big nerd.
Yeah. I'm a big fat nerd, guys.
And I would love to put my knowledge into these movies.
Yeah,
so,
and he does. He fucking nails it. So nice.
A nice list, baby.
All right, up next we got Return of the Living Dead.
Okay. It's really hard not to skip ahead and start singing the song for the next one. Go before it starts. Go.
Okay.
We
got punk rock zombies, nude cemetery dancing,
ooh, yeah,
and a zombie half dog. So much fun.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the movie's brutal, super cool.
Yeah.
Everything just like visually is rad.
Yes. Bless you.
Thank you. But
these allergies out here, y'all.
I know.
Oklahoma is wild.
It sucks. It sucks right now. But yeah, no, after like I knew I was going to like this movie. I didn't know I was going to like it as much as I did because like I was super into zombies and then I just dropped off cuz I was like I can't.
I think a lot of us did that with The Walking Dead and stuff. You just kind of get to a point where you're like I'm done. I just have to check out now.
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have only seen 2 or 3 zombie movies in
that
the past
worth
like
a damn.
Well, no, in the past like 5 or 6 years.
I
just don't watch them.
Yeah.
But we watched Return of the Living Dead for the show. I think we watched Dawn of the Dead.
Sorry for all the yawns. Christmas got me.
Yeah.
Y'all.
We watched Dawn of the Dead last year at some point, and that was rad.
Yeah.
And then the best zombie movie, still, in my opinion, Train to Busan.
Oh, fuck.
So this one's like a hard second for me. But it's just like, you're not going to, it's, you know, Train to Busan is just amazing.
So good.
And I'm sure you guys have seen it by now, but if not, for real, I've seen a lot of the good ones. I haven't seen like One Cut of the Dead, and I've heard that that's incredible too.
I have not either.
But I would say that Train to Busan is better than any other zombie movie in my opinion. I mean, then there's some great ones. Like
there's some really good ones.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just like
I still like 28 Days Later.
Yeah. 28 Days Later. I like 28 Weeks Later too. Dawn of the Dead. Night of the Living Dead is fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's outdated. Just like it's just super slow, but it's like it's still good. You know what I mean? But Train to Busan just like had so much going for it, and there was just like so much, just like super serious, very fun, very sad, very funny parts in it. It just kind of hit everything. It was really, really good.
Got all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a Captain America scene in there with a shield.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Awesome. It was so badass. Nice list.
For
Return of the Living Dead.
And not Train to Busan.
Yeah.
But it was also in
But no, Return of the Living Dead has its own thing.
Yeah.
It's like the vibe of that movie is great. All the characters in it are really fun. Also, watching two people die almost the whole movie is really fun too.
That is
just
insane.
watching them deteriorate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then having a secret Nazi in there too is cool.
Gotta have a secret Nazi.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Not in real life.
Right.
Don't actually. Sorry. My bad.
Next movie.
Okay.
Eyes Without a Face. Do you want to do it?
Eyes Without a Face.
There you go.
I don't know if that's really how it goes. I don't remember.
Pretty close.
But I got that song stuck in my head so much when we were doing this movie.
So, yeah. It was rough.
Oh my God.
But Eyes Without a Face is really good. The fun thing about Eyes Without a Face, outside of just the movie, and like how good the movie actually is the fact that it like flipped the French horror genre on its head, where people were like, you know, back in the day, it was just like, oh, horror is essentially smut. Like, this is not good. Like, this is, I mean, that's kind of how it has been, or how it was for a really long time. But in France, it was really, really bad.
Right.
And then this movie came out, and it's like, oh, this is art.
Actually, guys.
Yeah.
This is art.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't get it or whatever.
Get with it.
That's what the French said.
Yeah, and then they did. They got with it, and they were like, oh shit, this is really good. Like, yeah, absolutely, man. It's very, very good.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's got some really rad, like, surgical special effects scenes that, like, blew my mind the way that they did it. It was really, really good.
Very simplistic.
Yeah.
All the good things are, for the most part.
Kiss it. Isn't that what you say?
That's what you gotta keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Or keep it stupid simple, because I don't think you should call people stupid. I don't think that's nice.
I don't think you can call people simple, though.
Again, we always have this conversation.
Nice list. And nice. And now...
Is it my turn?
Now it's your turn.
Okay, I did something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I numbered my episodes.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
Go for you.
Boom. Okay, but also, I wrote some synopses of each film, just for funsies. So, and then wrote down the directors just in case, because I don't know. Seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is episode 11.
Yeah.
We did American Mary. I'm going to do it in like a voiceover voice too.
Okay.
For funsies. Let's see how it works. In a world. An aspiring surgical student with a lovely gran teaches us all how to properly suture a turkey, split a tongue, make a human Barbie doll, and turn a man into an ornament for Christmas.
It's true.
We also learn to never let a twin kiss us.
Yeah.
Directed by the Saska twins. So this one, I don't know, man. Everybody had such great things to say about this film. And I remember going out of my way to not watch it, basically, for like ever, because I knew that there was going to be like a lot of gore from what I had heard, and that's not core gore. Gore is not really my thing necessarily if it's like a slashery type film. But I have less of an aversion to that now, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So it's like, okay, this movie, before I even watch it, makes me uncomfortable, so I'm going to go ahead and just bite the bullet and let's watch it.
Yeah.
And I've heard that it's amazing. And I was pretty let down, to be honest, personally.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like it was more... I don't care about nudity by any means. I don't think that just because you do show TNA that it's necessarily like exploiting a woman's body.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is like no reason for it, like I would rather it just be like a more shallow movie that's more fun, that's not trying to pose as a more serious flick. And I guess that's kind of how it felt to me, that this was supposed to be something so groundbreaking and from the perspective of a woman and from the perspective of this subculture of people who are all into body modification, because at the time this was like 2007, 9,
something like that,
somewhere in there. And it didn't feel like any of that. It mostly felt like it actually did exploit all those people and
absolutely
misrepresented a lot of that stuff. And the Ginger Snaps actress, like, I don't know, I felt like they kind of just left her kind of shallow. But you know what? That's just my opinion. And they seem to really enjoy making the movie, so I'm happy for them. But as far as like whether or not I enjoyed it, I would have to say naughty list, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
My little tidbit about it.
Yes.
It was a trash film.
Oh God. Okay. Well, great. My leg's killing me. I'm sorry. I gotta move.
I don't know, man. It's like you said, like they were like, we're gonna do a movie about body modification, not knowing anything about the body modification community. Said they did research. Doesn't seem like they did. They got like someone from the community, like 2 or 3 people from the community, and then they were like, we're gonna make you guys drug addicts and weird. Now, if those 3 people, did a bunch of coke and were weird or whatever in real life, then I guess you found the worst ones that you could find. Congrats. But then, like, no one had any substance whatsoever. I'm super about seeing a lady serial killer and a lady Avenger.
Right.
I'm super for it, but, like, let's make it work.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that.
Didn't feel like it at all.
And, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people liked the episode, which is very fun. I'm glad a bunch of people did.
Thank you.
In my opinion, it wasn't a good movie. If you like it, dope.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, you do you, man. Like, whatever you like, I'm not trying to yuck your yum, but I personally thought it was trash.
Right.
But that's just me. You could probably come to my house and see my movie collection and say that half of it's trash too. You'd be wrong, but you can say that. No, I'm kidding. But, it's just like, yeah, I didn't like it. A bunch of people did, but I thought that movie is stuck in the time that it was made, which, it's like early 2000s where a bunch of people were trying to push the envelope and be like, let's make it super gross. And then it wasn't even that gross.
Yeah.
I was just like, you can at least make me uncomfortable, but you didn't even do that.
Right.
Like, I was just bored most of the time.
It was a pretty slow...
Yeah.
burn, and I just didn't really burn. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I understand the vengeance aspect of it? For sure.
Yeah.
But
I love a revenge movie.
For sure. It just didn't really feel like it focused even that much on it. So.
No.
Anyway, naughty list for us.
Yeah.
Episode 12. I'm not going to do the voiceover thing because I actually just don't want to. I got a lot of... You guys hear that?
You're just making that sound.
For ASMR.
Oh, God. Our ASMR videos are you almost throwing up?
No, I just... allergies, man.
Yeah.
It's gross. Okay, anyway. Episode 12. Green Room. All right, so we recently had a discussion with some friends about South Park.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
It was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So we talked about how silly it was and whether or not it was satire that was used for good to teach us all about lessons about right and wrong through fart humor and what a lot of people would consider just like really crass jokes with no real moral basis.
Right.
Which is kind of where some of our friends were falling. And we all kind of thought different things. But one thing we could all agree on.
Do it. Do it.
Nazis are bad, okay? Even if that Nazi is Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
So sad. He plays such a good bad guy, though.
He's really good at being a bad guy. But the whole time you're going to be like, just cheering on Anton Yelchin.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't remember that actress's name. Sorry, I'll always call you maybe. And then all of the rest of the gang to try to escape the Nazi drug den.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it almost works for most everybody except for that it doesn't, except for two people. So,
yeah.
Woof. Gosh.
See, a movie that does super gnarly gore incredibly well.
That one.
This one.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, you see a dude get split from, like, the pubes up with a fucking box cutter.
Yeah.
And it's the hardest thing to watch.
Just like sliced open like a little present.
Yeah, it was just, man, the gore in that movie was brutal.
Yes.
Done right.
Yeah.
The whole movie was so much fun to watch and hard to watch. It's rough movie to watch. It was
really uncomfortable at times. Like, but I mean, in a way that after the fact you're really happy you went through the experience.
Yeah.
Not like happy, like, woo, what a good feeling to watch that Nazi movie.
Right.
But like, you know, you think about a lot of things and that's really good. It's good to do that to your brain. But yeah, there are definitely times just like with another movie that we'll talk about here in a second where you're like, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, and I think I'm going to throw up or cry or both. So
I don't remember this. I don't remember this movie.
Yeah. So I don't. Oh, the one that we're going to talk about in a minute. Oh, you'll know.
Oh, I remember Green Room. I've only seen Green Room twice.
Yeah.
Because the movies that I like, I try to not watch them very often.
You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah.
This one was directed by Jeremy Saulnier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice list, baby.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
For
this
sure,
movie's
right?
great. This movie's really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking brutal, but it's really good.
So good.
But
like that. Look at all those S's and T's. That's how excited I was about it.
Nice list. Episode 13?
Episode 13. Deep Red. More like deep doo-doo. Am I right? Because of all the craziness of this whodunit tell.
Okay. I was like, are you saying this movie's shit?
No.
Because it's not.
No, it's not. It's really great. Is it a ghost? Who's got all the eyeliner and OJ gloves in Italy? Is there a large adult baby daddy mommy kink population in Italy? If it's consensual and all adults, yay! But if murder is involved, yuck. When will that band with the coolest name ever, Goblin, make love to my ear holes again?
Goblin's so good.
Also known as Profondo Rosso. You like that? Did you hear that?
That was really nice. Yeah.
I did that. Directed by Dario Argento.
Yeah.
Ugh, oh my god, you guys.
This movie is very, very good.
So good.
What was the style of movie that this was?
Giallo.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
So
you want to
good.
know a little bit more about Giallo, go check out this episode because we do talk about it. Because I did do research on it. I just forgot.
I sort of did too. But I mean, basically, it's like, I think it's a lot of like Italian capers.
Right.
Murder, mystery, possibly.
A detective movie with just a regular guy as the detective.
Right. Also, maybe not. Maybe we don't know what we're talking about at all. Giallo is not a thing that I like. It's a thing that I'd always heard, but it was not a thing that I ever became familiar with until gross. Excuse me. Till this year, till watching this, and then realizing like I guess it's a thing I should check into.
Yeah. It was great though, especially if all the Giallo films we watch have banger ass tracks behind them.
Oh my god, Goblin! It's so good. Seriously, if you guys have never heard Goblin, like YouTube them.
They should score every movie.
Oh man, could you imagine? Like, what really if they did freaking Disney films or any of the Pixar movies?
That'd be cool.
Whoa, guys,
that'd be really cool.
Oh my gosh. I would say this one is a bella lista.
Is that good list? Nice list?
Yeah, according to Google Translate it is. I don't know.
Bella? I think Bella is good, right?
A bella lista. Yeah, good list.
Yeah. All right.
All right, episode 14, Prometheus. Okay, I learned exactly 3 things from Prometheus.
Okay.
All right. You never share a thermos with an alien.
Okay.
Okay. Aliens are dicks.
Okay.
And as humans, we have the ability to transpose our daddy issues onto and into literally anything.
All right.
Even if that means, hold on, that we're going to spend the rest of our lives searching for meaning to something that probably has no meaning according to aliens because they are dicks. Just kidding. I love you, aliens. Just kidding. Unless you're really dicks and like,
yeah.
Please leave me alone, I guess.
Yeah, they seemed not great.
Don't touch my butthole.
Right.
If you're not a nice alien, I do not consent.
If you're not a gray, stay away.
Oh.
From my butthole. Oh, wait. Yeah. So, Prometheus rocks, though.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love all of the Alien movies, though, except for 4.
An experience.
I liked it okay.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Really fun. Just a fuck ton of making of out there if you guys just want to watch
There's a
5 other movies about the making of Prometheus.
Yeah, because it goes into a lot of detail about the lore and a lot of detail about the lore that isn't even technically the lore anymore.
The lore anymore.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a nice list.
It's a nice list. Okay.
I agree.
Episode 15. Trick or Treat.
This was our Halloween episode.
This was our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
I wrote a little Halloween-y type poem for this one.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
Okay. I've given up on the director thing because who cares?
Right.
Okay.
We already did it once.
We've done it.
All of these, we've already done it.
We've done it once.
Yeah.
And you have the internet, obviously. So
yeah.
We're good. Okay. What wild tales we weave of trick-or-treating, sexy murderous candy feasting, human head jacko men turning, while pawning and preating for flesh removal and man eating, all on All Hallows Eve.
Nice.
Like it?
That was very good.
Like it?
Yeah.
I did a little thing.
You did a little ditty there.
And it was all about all the things that we saw in the movie.
Yeah. There's that movie is super fun.
So fun.
I mean, it's an anthology, as you know.
As you're well aware.
But as it weaves in and out
yeah.
of the stories, fantastic.
So much fun.
Also, Sam is very cute.
Sam is adorable.
I thought he was cute before I knew, like, what Trick or Treat was. And now that we've seen it,
that's the movie for people. Like, the character of Sam is the whole movie, essentially. And honestly, like, he just kind of, it shows up to weave things together. And that's it. I would say give it a watch, even if it's not Halloween. But it's a wonderful Halloween flick just to, like, watch throughout the month. It's great.
It's true.
That's a nice list for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what do we have next? Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay, episode 16, Fright Night.
So good.
All right. Being a teenager is hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you're horny all the time.
Yep.
And obsessed by a Fright Night Monster Madness movie TV special hosted on public access by the most unhorny dude of all time ever.
True.
But everybody's going to have to figure out how to get just a little bit horny for survival.
Wow.
Because there's a smoking hot vampire dude that has moved in next door. and he wants to make out and more with your mom.
It's true.
And your teenage girlfriend.
Rough.
Yikes.
Rough.
And maybe your best friend. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. But like
Pornhub special there.
Why not? You know, at that point, like I figure they're going to. Except for the why not is that some of these people are underage, and that's not okay.
Right.
Obviously. But in general, this movie
getting real amped up right now.
I just need people to know it's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay, and it's not okay, and I'm not saying it is.
It's all right for him to bang your mom, though.
That's fine. They're adults. He's like extra adult, probably because he's like maybe
a bajillion years old.
We don't know.
Old enough to seduce your mother.
Yep, and anybody he puts his eyes on.
That's true.
I'm gonna say it's a nice list for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
so great.
So much fun.
Yeah,
one of my favorite vampire movies. That's for sure.
We'll have to do the remake at some point with David Tennant. I mean,
we'll have to get Carrie on the show for that one.
Oh, that's right.
He said that he loves it.
He said he likes that one more.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I forgot. I'm a sucker for David Tennant because I watched like all of the Doctor Who with him in it.
Yeah.
And you know he's cute.
He's cute.
He's a cute guy. It's pretty okay. Okay, next one. Episode 17.
Bone Tomahawk.
This is the one. This is the one that I was like at times. I'm going to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
And cry at the same time.
It's super brutal,
so
man.
brutal. Okay. All right.
This was a long walk for a supreme drink of water, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
If you make it. All right. If ever there was a time to be alive, the latter end of the frontier times was not it.
No,
it was not
absolutely not. Nope.
No, thank you. Honestly, probably any of the frontier times.
Not ideal for anyone.
It would have been very difficult indeed. So, if you just want to like make it interesting, though, just for fun, in case survival itself was not enough, you just want to like dash in a little sprinkle of cannibalism, little bit of racism.
Yep.
No cars. No cell phones. And
you got horses for the most part.
You got some horses.
Yeah.
For a bit. And dudes that can only communicate with whistles in their throats.
Yeah. Also opium. There's opium there too.
And opium.
And broken legs.
And lots of broken
that somehow
bones.
Get worse through the whole thing.
Because you aren't resting or taking care of it. And you're not sleeping.
But he's got to find his wife.
So, you know, the fact that you might live maybe at the end is pretty amazing. But we don't really know because that's how it ends.
But
anyway.
The leg, though, blessing and a curse. Because if he would have shown up with everybody else, he would have been dead.
Freaking dead.
But he showed up at the end and had to play it smart because he was essentially fucking done from the jump.
Yeah.
And they didn't see that coming.
And then he's reunited with his love.
His lady love.
But holy crap. That it was insane. Your dad was in it.
My dad was in it.
So
somebody got split in half from the dick up.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah. Super rough, really uncomfortable. Thought I was going to cry and throw up at times with this movie as well. Really happy to watch it though, when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
I actually have a quote here from Kurt Russell. He was quoted as saying that this was the movie that finally made him give up his time traveling career. So.
Huh.
I'm just kidding. That's a lie. He's not a time traveler. I can't believe you believe that.
I didn't believe that. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. It's like, what time traveling career?
Time travel is not real as far as we know.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
Nice list.
Yes, nice list.
Okay, and we're moving on. Episode 18. Woo. Okay.
This one is a hard one, I will say.
Yeah. People Under the Stairs.
Yep.
So even if you're not a real Cub Scout, you can earn 1 million merit badges if you can make it out of this incestuous couple's house alive.
Yeah.
Yep. You want to get your animal handling badge?
That's a feat or a skill in D&D.
Yeah. It's also a merit badge. I looked them up for this, okay? I
That's
did
adorable.
research.
Okay.
I did research
Gotcha.
on multiple of these, so thanks.
Is there a stealth badge too?
No.
What
not
about a
quite.
persuade?
No. You're just saying all D&D things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Diplomacy badge, though? There's probably a diplomacy badge.
Almost. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to go through these real quick. Okay. Animal handling badge, check.
Okay.
No more Prince, the dog.
Oh.
He got handled.
Also, no more Prince.
No more Prince. Rest in peace, Prince. Thank you for your music and influence in my life and all of our lives.
Yep. It'll be missed.
All right. Communication badge. Check. Because you can communicate with your friend, Roach, who doesn't have a tongue.
So it's harder.
Harder, but
for
you did
him
it.
to communicate.
Right. And that's why you get your merit badge.
Okay.
Yeah. Citizenship and community. Kind of like diplomacy.
Okay.
Check. Because you're going to show up with a whole mob of people that have torches and burn this bitch down. Because the people
burning down the house
that live in this house are not a good pillar of community.
No.
So you got to take it back,
no, they steal
baby.
children and bang each other. And they're related.
They're related to one another.
And there's a gimp suit for no reason.
And there's a gimp suit.
Still, it's no reason.
And there's like obviously some weird stuff with the girl that's there that they are also holding captive, who thinks that she's their daughter, but she's not, and she's a kid. And it's just like uncomfortable, but also kind of super goofball-y.
Right.
And like, I don't know, I didn't hate it.
I didn't either.
I didn't hate it, but like a lot of times I think that Wes Craven just kind of like does shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not sure. I don't follow the logic.
I think this is a movie for Wes Craven.
Yeah, good for him. You know, he was on the way out for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd say for this one, it's probably a naughty on our personal list, but a nice on...
In general.
Yeah,
like
the list of horror movies. I would suggest you watch this movie.
Yeah, I would suggest people check it out.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's not going to be the best movie you've ever seen in your whole life.
Some people just fucking love it, and that's awesome.
That's true. There's some definite... I don't know. There's a lot... watch it.
I'll never watch it again.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
We're fine now.
It was fine.
So there's that. Okay, episode 19. Drag Me to Hell. All right. Are you seeing things that nobody else sees? Having a hard time eating with your food? Eating without your food sprouting eyeballs?
Yes.
Maybe you've recently been tossed in the air and around your room.
I have.
Mouth gooped by an angry granny ghost?
Mm-hmm.
You may be eligible for... nothing.
Not even alone?
Nope, because you're definitely going to hell.
Dang it. Oh, darn.
For being a mostly... okay-ish kind of person. Just like a fine person.
I'm fine. Yeah, no, I'm an okay person.
You're okay. You're not bad necessarily. You're not good. You're mostly fine.
Are we talking about this movie?
Oh, man. Yeah, actually both.
A boom roasted. A boom roasted.
Yeah. So this one for me, I couldn't put it on naughty or nice list because, again, like, it's fine. It's okay. If you can check out mentally while watching it, great.
That means it's a naughty list. If you have to check out, it's not a good movie.
Okay.
A movie is supposed to hold your attention.
All right.
And tell a story.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yes.
This is a naughty list for me.
It's a naughty list? Oh my God. Okay.
I watched it once and I liked it, and then I watched it again and it was like, oh, this movie sucks.
Yeah, I can't remember the first time I watched it. I don't remember.
This is our hot take list.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there are a lot of people that like this movie too. And that's great. Again, that's great. And I'm sure Sam Raimi loved making this movie. I don't like it. I'll never watch it again.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely okay. Well, cool. If we're gonna commit to it, naughty list. Then for us, don't think I'll ever watch it again for any reason ever.
Yeah.
So
the only one that was hard for me on the list is The People Under the Stairs.
Yeah.
Because it kept my attention. Oh, I watched the fuck out of that movie.
Just trying to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah, there was never a time where I was like, I'm gonna step away. No, it was just like, what?
What's happening?
What?
What are they doing now? Is that man in a gimp suit?
Okay. Yeah.
Is he shooting the walls?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Is this his house?
He's got an insane shotgun too. I mean, that movie was nuts. It's a blast.
Yeah, it's wild.
A shotgun blast.
All right, episode 20. That's the most recent episode.
It came out last week.
Black
Last
Christmas.
Black Christmas.
I gave you my heart. The very next day, you came back and took my roommates
away.
Have you guys ever wanted to pledge to a sorority?
No.
Sounds kind of nice, right? Just say yes.
Yes.
Sounds kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
It's got some sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
Some community.
Some traveling pants.
That's actually a really good movie.
Sounds like a really easy way to get an infection.
Okay. Community.
Uh-huh.
Hijinks. Like prank calls.
Yeah.
From heavy breathers.
Have you ever prank phone called someone?
Yeah, dude, of course. 100%.
What's like the highest tier of like if you like prank call your friend or whatever, that's low tier shit.
Oh, I don't think I ever went that high tier. I mean, I was in school. I was probably elementary school age, maybe middle school, which would have been like still in the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, I don't think I probably just pranked not my friends necessarily, but like people that I was like not super friendly with, and I probably thought I was being sassy by pranking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's probably it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Word. Nice.
Did you?
Principal.
Oh, you're such like how you're like, I'm about to drop this shit.
We prank phone called our principal's house in middle school.
Oh my god.
Every week.
That is ridiculous.
At band practice.
That is so rude.
We'd always call and ask for George or some random name, and it was always her husband that answered. Is George there? Like, who is this? Hang up.
Oh my gosh.
Did it all the time.
Wow. Well, I hope they're still okay.
I'm sure they're fine. And also, couldn't care less.
They get a divorce because he's like, who's George?
Well, here's the thing. If he divorced her because someone's calling asking for George, hey, man, sack up, dude.
Oh, my God. Okay, and we're done. All right, episode 20, Black Christmas. Okay, yeah. So we've got some prank phone calls from heavy breathers. And those prank phone calls always seem to coincide when all your sisters disappear.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. Also, when you're in a sorority, it's hopefully you're in college, and you have like these big, exciting, fun life decisions to make. Like, am I going to spend Christmas with my family?
Right.
Or like my chosen family, like my new family.
Yeah.
Or like, will I have this baby? Or will I have an abortion? Because I definitely didn't mean to get pregnant by my boyfriend, who is the worst.
Right.
And I definitely still have dreams. Damn it. Because I'm a woman. And it's the 70s. And this is really edgy that we're even talking about this. Actually, even today it's edgy now, unfortunately.
Depends on where you live.
Sad times!
Yeah.
So don't join a sorority.
Yeah.
What I learned from this movie. Also
don't learn how to play piano.
Don't learn how to play piano. Don't have a dude living in your attic.
Right.
Don't live in a place with an attic. If you live in an attic, don't murder people. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's all fake and pretend and it's for this movie, do it. Because this movie was fucking great.
This movie rocked.
Loved it so much.
This movie was
So good. So good. Definitely nice list.
Also, I think our first listener requested movie that we watched too from Skylar.
Thanks, Skylar.
Yeah.
So nice of you to suggest it.
Yeah.
And then Jeff was like, yeah, you should definitely do that. Oh my God, it's so good. And everybody was super nice about it. And then Jordan was like pumped because there are like 3 of them. And I want to do the other ones.
So you know what? We'll make it a tradition. Next Christmas,
year. Yeah.
we'll watch Black Xmas. So yeah,
All right.
that's what we'll do next year.
There we are.
So that's our list, everybody.
That's it.
We hope you guys have a fun Christmas and whatever other holiday you celebrate around this time of year.
Or don't celebrate.
Whatever. Have a great week if not, I guess.
Hope you still eat food to stay alive.
I don't celebrate Christmas so hard. I fast for a week. Seems
it's a little
ridiculous.
Dangerous. You gotta
Seems
not
ridiculous.
do
Yeah,
for a week. That's bad.
Yeah, but anyway, we had a fun year.
Super fun year.
I don't know if we'll have an episode next week, just because we didn't take off this week for Christmas.
Oh God!
And we are gonna take a week off. You know what? We're gonna take a week off. We'll see you guys at the beginning of next year. We've got some fun things we're gonna get into next year. We hope to have you guys there for all that stuff next year. I'm just gonna say it. We will have a Patreon next year at some point. That's gonna happen.
Yes.
More YouTube stuff for you guys because this is super fun.
We love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and thanks for everyone who's been checking out the YouTube, anyone who's subscribed. If you're watching this video, okay, if you're at the end of this video, please subscribe. That'd be really cool.
Please. You obviously don't hate it.
Right.
And if you're just hanging out to hate it, still subscribe. We'll provide you with much more fodder.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
I would if you hate it and still watch,
whatever, man.
That's tight.
Whatever floats your boat,
yeah,
dude.
Whatever. But yeah, so we've got plenty of fun stuff next year. Maybe I'll start streaming again. I don't know. We'll see.
Knows? You never know.
Yeah.
Might do it.
Got a bunch of fun lights now. Might as well do it. I need a new camera.
All the lights. I'm actually like, it's so hard to see out of my glasses right now. I guess that means it works.
I guess so. I don't know. Maybe.
I should not have looked directly into the light.
Yeah.
That is... I am seeing stars now.
Yeah.
Christmas.
There's our list. Here's the thing. If you are interested in doing this, make your own list. Put it down in the comments. What was your favorite, 5 movies this year that you watched?
Yeah.
I would love to know. Maybe we can add it to our lists to watch next year. We're going to start on that list very soon. We have a listener suggestion lists right now.
Yes.
Comment down in the thing below what movie you think we should watch along with what you liked this year.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Don't ruin Spider-Man for me. I don't know it yet. I don't know any other things, so we're going to go watch it very soon.
If somebody hops into the comment section of a place just to ruin Spider-Man, you're on the naughty list.
Yeah.
That's rude. Don't be mean.
And I'll find you.
No, that's not possible. We're not that tech savvy. We're not
I'll
spies
find you.
for the government.
Shh. I'll find you.
Okay. So all of what he said, also subscribe. I think you probably already said that. Go to Instagram.
There's a follow on there.
Yep. We'd appreciate that as well.
Mm-hmm. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Yes. Also iTunes. Subscribe on Spotify if you listen on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
All of the places where you can get podcasts. Even if you don't listen to the podcast, subscribe anyway. Cheat the system. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Be a rebel. Who cares?
Yeah.
And it is Instagram. That is at Black Cat Horror Podcast.
Believe so.
Yes. Gmail is not at. That's. I mean, you can do that. I think, but we didn't. Black Cat Horror Pod at gmail.com.
Yep.
Same thing for YouTube. Black Cat Horror Pod.
Black Cat Horror TV.
Black Cat Horror TV.
Because
So
it's
fancy. Yeah, I like it. I think that's all of our things.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jordan has his podcast with his friends.
Yeah, the FMV sequence.
Yep. So
I think they just had a Christmas episode too.
They did.
Yeah.
Yep. So FMV sequence for all things video game and video game movie inspired related.
Yeah.
A lot of really nice people on that podcast.
It's a video game podcast for people who watch movies, and a movie podcast for people who play video games.
So clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Like she said, all those people are wonderful.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice people.
Well,
Just
all right.
like you guys.
Just like you guys.
Thank you.
We will talk to you guys. We'll see you next year. How stupid is that? We'll see you guys in January, though.
Okay, for reals.
Have a fun week off. Watch other YouTube videos or something.
Do it. There's so much fun out there.
It is. There are things.
Okay, we gotta go. All right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.